Why would Costco protect a $1.50 hot dog like it's worth $1 billion? For nearly 4 decades, that combo has stayed frozen while groceries climbed, burgers jumped, and airport sandwiches started acting like luxury items. No fake discount. No tiny print. Just $1.50. But this is not kindness. It is psychology. That cheap meal tells every member, trust us. And once Costco wins that trust, the warehouse does the rest. Stay with me, because this hot dog is not lunch. It is Costco's most powerful loyalty weapon, hidden in plain sight, wrapped in foil with mustard on top today. From the outside, this sounds like bad business. If people already love the combo, why not raise it to $1.99? Most shoppers would still buy it. Nobody is calling an emergency family meeting because lunch went up 49 cents. But Costco understands something many companies forget. Some prices are not just prices. They become promises. That $1.50 sign tells shoppers, this place still cares about value. And that message lands hard because American customers are tired. Rent is high. Gas moves like a roller coaster. Grocery packages shrink while prices smile like nothing happened. Delivery apps add fees like they're unlocking bonus levels. So when Costco keeps one famous price steady, it feels different. It feels like proof. And proof matters because shoppers do not fully trust retailers anymore. They walk into stores wondering what got smaller, what got marked up, and what special offer actually means. Costco answers that doubt with a price everyone understands in 1 second. And once Costco gives you proof at the food court, the real strategy begins before you even reach aisle 1. Costco is not a normal store. You do not simply walk in, grab socks, and leave like a calm person. First, you need a membership. After the latest increase, Gold Star and business memberships in the US and Canada cost $65, while executive membership costs $130. That changes the psychology. When customers pay to enter a store, they want to feel smart for joining. Every deal becomes evidence that the membership was worth it. A cheap hot dog becomes a tiny win. A low grocery price becomes validation. A giant pack of toilet paper becomes a financial plan with wheels. The food court is the fastest proof in the building. Before TVs, tires, rotisserie chickens, or bulk snacks, Costco gives members a simple message: you can still win here. That feeling matters more than the meal. Because Costco is not trying to make you love one hot dog. It is trying to make you trust the whole warehouse. Trust is the real product. Think about the average Costco trip. You say, I'm only getting one thing. That sentence has ended many budgets. 15 minutes later, your cart has paper towels, vitamins, chicken, chips, socks, detergent, and a random outdoor chair you suddenly believe was destiny. The hot dog helps create that mood. It lowers your guard. It makes the store feel fair. It tells your brain, if they still sell this for $1.50, maybe the other deals are real too. That is why the combo works like a strategic low-margin item. Its job is not to win one food court transaction. Its job is to support repeat visits, member loyalty, and the belief that Costco protects value. And Costco's numbers show how big that loyalty machine has become. In Q2 fiscal 2026, Costco reported $1.355 billion in membership fee revenue. By the same quarter, it operated 924 warehouses worldwide. In April 2026, Costco reported $197.18 billion in net sales for the first 35 weeks of fiscal 2026. That is the scale behind the snack. A hot dog may look small, but when it reinforces the reason people renew memberships, it becomes part of a much bigger business system. The combo is not the engine. It is the dashboard light that tells customers the engine still works. But here's what most people miss. Costco did not keep the price low by hoping inflation would be polite. It built control behind the scenes. When costs rise, many companies take the easy route. They raise prices, shrink portions, or call something new and improved, which often means smaller, weaker, and somehow more expensive. And customers notice it, even when brands pretend they don't. Costco took a harder path. Instead of quietly passing every cost to the customer, it protected the one price people already trusted. To protect the combo, Costco moved more control into its own supply chain, including producing its own hot dogs years ago. That is not cute food court trivia. That is serious business strategy. Because when you control more of the process, you control more of the cost. Cheap prices are easy to promise. Any company can say it cares about value when the economy is calm. They are hard to engineer. Keeping that promise for decades takes scale, patience, and real operational power. To hold a famous price for decades, Costco needs huge volume, supplier power, simple operations, member traffic, and discipline. The hot dog is not only a menu item. It is supply chain control, brand trust, and customer psychology working together. That is why one cheap combo can carry more business meaning than an entire advertising campaign. That is why people talk about it for free. They post it, meme it, defend it, compare it to inflation. In a way, the hot dog has become Costco's version of limited Jordans in the US. If everyone can get a sneaker, it is just a shoe. But if that shoe carries status, memory, and culture, it becomes a signal. Costco flipped that idea. Its signal is not exclusivity. Its signal is reliability. The message is simple. Everything changed, but this stayed. That message travels because it is easy to repeat. You do not need a business degree to understand it. You see the sign, you get the story, and you tell someone else. And that is exactly where the genius becomes dangerous, because once a price becomes a symbol, changing it can damage more than the menu. If a normal restaurant raises a hot dog price, people move on. If Costco raises this one, the internet will treat it like a national betrayal with extra onions. That is the hidden pressure. Costco is now trapped by its own promise. The company trained customers to see the $1.50 combo as proof of its values. If the price changes, people will not only ask, "Why is lunch more expensive?" They will ask, "Is Costco changing? Is the membership still worth it? Is the value promise still real?" That is why the hot dog is powerful but risky. It creates trust, but it also creates expectation. And expectations get expensive. Still, this is why customers respect the brand. Anyone can run a weekend sale. Very few companies can keep one simple promise through decades of inflation, leadership changes, supply pressure, and public attention. The hot dog feels funny on the surface. Underneath, it is discipline. So what is Costco really selling when it sells that combo? Not food. Certainty. The dark truth behind Costco's $1.50 hot dog is not that Costco is secretly losing a fortune on lunch. That would be too simple. The real truth is smarter. Costco uses one tiny, famous price to make the entire brand feel fair. It anchors the company as affordable. It rewards members for returning. It turns shoppers into storytellers. It supports the membership model. And it gives Americans one clean sentence they can repeat. Everything got expensive, but Costco kept the hot dog at $1.50. That sentence is marketing gold. It is simple enough for a kid to understand, strong enough for adults to repeat, and clear enough to survive every social media trend. Because the best marketing is not always loud. Sometimes it is quiet, consistent, and sitting under a heat lamp. So next time you see that $1.50 sign, remember this: you are not just looking at lunch. You are looking at loyalty, trust, psychology, supply chain power, and brand strategy. With mustard on it. The smartest companies do not only sell products. They sell trust people can feel in real life. Because once people trust your price, they start trusting your brand. And once they trust your brand, they don't just shop once, they come back, renew, recommend, and defend it. That is the genius of Costco's hot dog. It is small enough to fit in your hand, but powerful enough to explain how one of America's biggest retailers keeps people loyal for decades. And if this video changed how you see Costco, like and subscribe for more honest business breakdowns that reveal what companies are really doing behind the price tag.